frame of mind, right here in my arms, away from all harm. You'll be safe from all the flares, although I know you don't care. Take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path along the lines with your shattered frame of mind. Risk that you could always stay. We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a slightly better frame of mind. Take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines with your shattered frame of mind. Risk that you could always stay. We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a slightly better frame of mind. Take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path along the lines with your shattered frame of mind. Risk that you could always stay. We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a slightly better frame of mind. And when the light comes through, when the day isn't new, then it will be time for a new frame of mind. When all eyes are on you, you will know what to do, since you will have found your new frame of mind. When you lift your head up to the sky, take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines, but always know that you'll be safe. I'll be here throughout your days. Come find me and we will play.
You kept rolling snake eyes. like me? Tell me you're feeling me. Come over, why don't you sit over here? You're making me quiver. I see you watching my figure. I know you want this. No, you don't need to be scared. Come over, why don't you play with my hair? You're making me quiver. I see you watching my figure. Well, you like me? Tell me you're feeling me. Why don't you come over here? I won't wait around, not waiting for you. Don't play around, I'm nobody's fool. Tell me you like me. Tell me you're feeling me. Come over, no, you don't need to be afraid. You're making me quiver. I see you watching my figure.
Meow. Joe Murray. I wish you could say a wonderful good morning. Good morning, everyone. Hey, getting better with the times. Getting better. Getting better. Hey, I was even hearing my alarm ringing at 3 p.m. and I was awake. I remember looking at my phone at 3 p.m. It's getting better, guys. It's getting better. Day by day. Maybe. Getting better. It's getting better. It's getting better. Sanguini 19. I would love a warm-up key. Guys, I don't want to do a long intro right now. I really want to hop into some dungeons because today is a short stream. I'm going to talk about the raid yesterday, but it's also going to be a short topic. And yeah, today everything is a little bit shorter, and therefore we're gonna do a really short intro. How did the raid go? Yeah, wait for it before I'm gonna talk about that. Wait for it. We ain't no time, I'm old Evistra. I would take the 16 horse. I would take the 16 hordes, of course. Out. Everyone, first of all, as always, get it out. Get your Kumas out. Do your thing. Wow. I wish you guys a wonderful good morning. Island Gaming, Fistbite, Elvistra, Daffy is here. Hey, that wasn't even rhyming. White and Dirty. And everyone else that I don't see in the viewer list yet, I wish you guys a wonderful happy Sunday. The weather is really good. The weather is really good. Like it's bearable. Like look at the front page of weather.com. Yeah, there's a lot of places that have 30 degrees, but wow, I'm getting hit so lucky. Oh, wow. Yeah. I can live with that. Every day in June, July, August, that are kind of coldish. Hey, it's a blessing. I also did finally upload the podcast from yesterday, from Monday, finally on YouTube. Hey, I was finally doing it. Guys, if you could, please click on that link and give it a view by clicking on that link. That would really help. If you can, if you want, give it a like as well. That would be cool. Give it a dislike if you didn't like it. It's also fine. But clicking on that link is incredibly helpful. A wonderful good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. Looks so good when you look in the Battle.net launcher and you see like Dragonflight over there. I do have main raid today, so it's gonna be a shorty but goldie stream. We're gonna do some dungeons, we're gonna do some warm-up key now with Elvistra Horde 16. And afterwards, I have a 19 Sanguine and we're gonna go further and further. Hey look, it's you, Sebek. No, it's you, look, it's you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wonderful. The Sunday soundtrack. Def here, wish you a wonderful good morning. Is the key up? No, not yet. Elvistra, thank you so much for sponsoring us this key. We're gonna hop in there. Let's start with no compromises. There you go. Guys, tomorrow is the podcast. I'm already really excited. Elvistra. Where's Elvistra? Despacito. It's Elvistra. And then let me roll for you guys. I have 1 DPS spot. Random 1 or 2, it's the number 1. China number 1. I could have rolled 3 at this point. This is how Ramnaxes were. I have a +2 key now. Ooh. Hey, that means you did some mythic zeros. That's good. They dropped 236. That's really good. Hey, you recognize where the music is coming from. Nice. Alright guys, we're gonna start with the halls. We're gonna hop into some dungeons immediately because it's already like 4:30. I'm gonna have raid in 3 hours. And let's hop into some dungeons. I don't know what I can... No. Okay, maybe I fall asleep again with the music. Maybe later. Maybe later. Maybe. Yeah, no, like even I fall asleep with the music. I'm sorry, you know. 291 legendary mate, congratulations. Never. Wow, that intro sounded better than it is right now. Oh man. Oh man. 20 streets? No. We're gonna do 16 halls for warm up, and then we're gonna do one after another. I wish you guys a wonderful good morning. Hey, Harkley, Yuri, wonderful good morning, guys. Since we are now a little bit more people, there you go. First of all, first news of the day. I was finally hearing my phone alarms again. I remember I was looking at my phone at 3:08 on my phone today. So it's getting better. It's getting better. That's a good thing. Second news on the menu today. The raid yesterday. So how was the raid yesterday? We were forming a group. I was kinda disappointed again, gotta say, that I only had like 4 to 5 people from my stream in the raid, and we had like 11 randoms, like 5 people from my stream and 11 randoms. I was kind of disappointed because I wish you guys would have taken that a little bit more. So we went in there, we formed a group. I brought everyone to Discord. I explained them, hey, we're gonna do breaks every now and then. No tolerance for toxicity, and everyone was already happy and said like, oh, what a cool raid lead. We started pulling the fight. Our heal shaman died. We 2 healed. I was healing, by the way, yesterday. We 2 healed. 2 men healed the first phase. That was tricky as fuck. And I saw a lot of people like in my... I already saw it like... In my inner eye, I saw them dying already. We rest the shaman in phase 2. And then we killed the boss. In first try of the evening. I was sitting there with Ricardo in Discord. And I was... Guys, I was completely shocked. I was completely shocked. I was planning to have content for like 3 hours and raiding for 3 hours. That was my content idea yesterday. And then it was over. It was over in 5 minutes. Like 8 minutes. I mean, I'm presenting this right now to you as it sounds really bad, but of course it was amazingly good. But I'm completely honest, like, I was shocked. I was just shocked. We went in there, we one-shotted the boss, and then we went home again. I was preparing this stuff like crazy, telling everyone like how we're gonna handle the raid with the breaks and all this stuff, and suddenly then I had to say like, yeah, okay guys, sorry, bye, bye. Okay, next time I gotta shut my mouth and just, yeah, we just kill the boss. How about that? Obviously this was amazing yesterday. This was the best viewer rate we ever had. We went to a last boss of a raid in Heroic and we just one-shotted it. It was the best viewer rate we ever had. It was not even a viewer rate, that's the issue for me. It was not even a viewer rate. That was my thing that I felt like was kind of sad. But of course, like when I invited like only like 5 of my viewers, I was like, yeah, the other people are coming probably pretty later. Later probably they're gonna be here. I'm so fucking dead, by the way. I'm freaking dead. Thank God we had one slow. I was like, yeah, later on there are people probably coming, like Boulder, Checkscan, they would be all coming like way later, right? Because in the recent weeks, they have not been here at 8. They always just hopped in a little bit later. I don't think that we should in the future do the raids later, right? I don't think the item level bias stuff is going on again. I mean, in World of Warcraft, always. If you hop into a group, into the group finder, you want to join the dungeon group, always the back. That never changed. I don't think I'm gonna do the raids in the future later just to fit your schedule in the future. I don't think this is good. Like, I think if we usually start inviting at 8 PM, the Friday raids, they're gonna end up at like 10:30 around about like that. That's okay. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. I rather so. This is the same question with going to school, for example. What would you prefer more? Starting an hour later or ending an hour earlier? When I was working my 9-to-5 job back in the days, I was always the type of guy who said, I'd rather go home earlier than start later. Just as an example. Yeah, I would hardly, exactly. I would rather end earlier than start later. And that's why I think like we should continue starting the raids at 8 PM. Both? Hey, my man. Sebek, I like how you think. Absolutely. Like, if you have to decide between two things in life, just take both, exactly. Take your piece of every cake. Absolutely. Absolutely. But no, like Checkscan would be, for example, a candidate that usually joins the raid later, not at 8 PM, but later. And if this happens, like what do I do then? Like I was literally sitting there with Ricardo in Discord yesterday and we were figuring out what the dog do it. Like what do I do right now? I was a little bit in a crisis yesterday because I was literally prepared for like 3 hours of raiding. And it was over in like 10 minutes. For you guys, this is good. I also hated a little bit the idea of like, guys, imagine I could have advertised in a group finder that we're doing a viewer raid. Imagine. I could have baited so many people to the stream. The people that are in the group finder waiting for Jailer Heroic, the people that joined the raid, they would have come to the stream. They all would have seen that we're gonna one-shot the boss, and everyone would be like, oh, that is the raid that they want to join, right? I'm not that disappointed I can't advertise. I'm just rather disappointed that like, it's a missed opportunity. It's a missed opportunity. God, guys, we raided 10 minutes yesterday and I can still talk about it like... we raided like 5 hours. Damn. Scruffy, you always have to something to complain about. Yeah, actually I do. It never suits me. Jesus. I'm sorry, no guys, the raid was amazingly well. That was the best viewer raid, let's call it raid, that we ever did. The best one ever. In the 1.5 years of streaming. The best raid we ever did. Obviously. I wish that you guys would have been participating more. Like, as I said, like starting later, I don't know, I don't think so. I mean, it's also summertime. I understand that you people going outside. Like, even my boy Harkley is going outside nowadays. And I understand. Maybe that was the reason why we did it so fast. Maybe. The top performers in the group yesterday were actually the randoms, yeah. But I saw also a few people that didn't have Jailer killed, so it was not a all have curve, right? So... yeah. Yeah, but getting curve is... yeah, even if you're a dungeon guy, like getting curve once would be cool. And obviously I do not... like, this is, guys, the peak performance you can deliver. Peak performance. Like, there is no we kill the boss in 0 tries. The best thing that can happen to our raids is killing it in 1 try. Easy. That's the best thing that can happen. So, we should not expect this to happen again anytime soon. Maybe it happens. It will not be better. Like, at this point we reached a cap. The viewer rate will not be better than what happened yesterday. When is your raid later today? In 3 hours. In 3 hours. And I'm gonna get my favorite casserole today. That's also what I'm really excited. Great Jetty, I wish you a wonderful good morning. It's 7:30, Jackson. It's 7:30. Wish you a wonderful warm welcome. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. So no, guys, there is no going better. Like, it was the best viewer rate that we ever had yesterday. We freaking one-shot the Jailer. The preparation time and like people told me, hey, Scruffy, you telling people that you would do a cozy raid where no one is allowed to flame each other? That took longer than killing the boss. Yeah, absolutely correct. It took longer than killing the boss. Absolutely. That was wonderful. I hope we're gonna kill it next week again. That's what I can say. I hope we're gonna kill it next week. That's all I can say. It will not be better because, yeah, in 0 tries is not physically impossible. So we're gonna hope they're gonna do it next week again, pretty soonish. And then, as I said, end it early. For the people like Checkscan and maybe Symbiote Show, the people that are notoriously coming later to the viewer rates, I'm sorry, I will not start later. Ending earlier is better than starting later. or Boulder, for example. Party people, I can just tell you, try to be here at 8 and maybe have some time scheduled. Like, we don't know if it's going to last like 3 hours or one try. You can never tell. When is season 4 coming out, with Dragonflight getting released this year and all? So no one knows for granted. So Harkley is correct by saying this. But Checksum, we already speculated about this. I give you my TLDR about what I speculate. Dragonflight releasing on the 13th of December. The pre-patch releasing on the 15th of November. Season 4 releasing at the end of August. Season 4 therefore going to last exactly 12 weeks. That is my speculation. There's way more reasoning behind that. Why? How do I... What the fuck? Okay. There's way more reasoning behind those times. But I would love to save this rather for the podcast tomorrow. Or I already talked about it almost every single day. Even for me, that topic getting dry a little bit. I have some reasons why I believe those times, or those timings could fit potentially. But of course, I don't know. No one knows. I will never know until I know. So don't take what I said for granted, but this is my current speculation. Those timings could fit. It sounds pretty reasonable. End of August would be season 3 lasting as every other season almost. It's a 6-month season. Then we have a 12-week rotation usually for Mythic Plus. So therefore we would probably, like 12 weeks is a realistic number for season 4 to last. It's like shorter than the other seasons. It's like they're literally cut in half. Then pre-patch would be released around about the same time as the World of Warcraft novel to Dragonflight is releasing as well. So that would be a fitting time. Even though it's not what we know from past experiences, but it would be a fitting time. And then the 13th of December would be still fitting into the holidays. It would not be Thanksgiving, it would not be Christmas yet, but it would also be already it would be 2023 when the season 1 releases. When it's releasing on the 13th of December, then you would have like 3 weeks of chilling around. And then in 2023, on the 4th, it would be start of season 1. That's the TLDR I can give you. We ranted about this a long time on stream already. That's all I can say about that. But I know nothing. I just like what I speculate. It sounds also like reasonable. Reasonable is probably the perfect term for this. Oh, I did not even Bloodlust. I'm sorry. There you go. I still need to wake up, guys. I wish you a wonderful good morning. Happy Sunday to all of you. Great Jedi. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Guys, tomorrow is the podcast. And we have a wonderful crowd of people tomorrow. We have Frankie. We have Ricardo. We have Paffy. We have Mojo, Mary, Franken, and Crowton joining us tomorrow. And tomorrow I have a few topics prepared. I prepared them so hard that I already forgot about them. But obviously the main topic tomorrow is Dragonflight. Again, like we talk about it again, but hey, it's been like, I don't know, like tomorrow is episode number 8 of the podcast. Number 8. I think it was like now it's 6 or 5 weeks ago when we last time talked about Dragonflight on the podcast. So hey, it's about time again. always liked, like last week, for example. By the way, Nightbot, I uploaded the podcast finally yesterday. I know it came way too late, like 5 days too late, uploaded it. But hey, there you go, there it is. It's on YouTube. If you could give it a view by clicking the link sometimes in chat when you see it, when Nightbot is spamming it, that would be really helpful. It was so passionate all of a sudden when we talked about the Mythic Plus system and the things that Blizzard needs to rework in Mythic Plus. And the chat was really passionate. The people on the podcast, the guests, were really passionate about it. So yeah, that's a cool thing about the podcast. We don't talk just about World of Warcraft, but as soon as, because we are all WoW streamers, that's the moment it gets really passionate. That's what the people love to do. And that was really, really cool. And tomorrow, guys, plus on Tuesday, we're going to be doing weekly no-level keys. If you have 2 free 9 item level, 2 legendaries, I will be giving you a weekly key. I want you guys to have a weekly key for Wednesday. And there's no raffle, there's no boost, there's no giveaway. Just come and get your weekly. That's what we're going to do starting tomorrow. Today I would love to do some last minute 20 keys for the people that still need some keys on heroes. I would love to do that. We just do a warm-up key right now, and afterwards we're gonna hop into either Might 19 Sanguine. I know Mr. Harkley still has a 22 Miss key he would probably love to do. You need to fix your car? Oh, Jake's gun. There's a pattern, my man, with you. Somehow everything that you touch is getting broken, my man. Let me remove this curse from you. Alhamdulillah, balhallah. Okay, you're curse free now. Have you seen my PC? I have not seen your PC, but I remember you telling me at least once a week that you had to reinstall World of Warcraft because everything was broken. Well, no worries. I removed the curse from you. You're good to go. You're good to go. Inshallah. But we can make you Sanguine quick to a 20 before running something else. Yeah, we could do this. We could potentially do this. Sanguine is chill. Oh, I hope so. Currently all plastic from my PC is falling apart like well done ribs. No, me too, but my chair is just like really old and I'm really fat. I got cake, I would say. Otherwise, guys, I'm currently on a bound. I wish you a wonderful good morning. Guys, I'm currently not planning on doing another nighttime stream for now. And I really hope that me and my guild are going to have really good progress tonight in Jailer Mythic. I really want the progress to end. I have so many things to do and to plan. So many cool streams that I want to do in the future. Like the dating show could be potentially happening. Sub streams, I wish you a wonderful good morning as well. Yes, we just talked about it. We did literally one-shot it yesterday. We went in there. We told the people that we are a cozy raid, not tolerating toxicity, and then we killed the boss. It was literally one shot. That was really, really cool. But as I said, like, I was literally expecting a 3 hours raid yesterday, so I had no content prepared. Guys, I started playing Path of Exile afterwards. Ricardo was trying to convince me to either push the radar yoke score with him or go ahead and play Minecraft with him. And I went for PoE. And yeah, guys, this is literally what I would love to do in the future, like a little bit more variety, like a little bit. Yesterday we did like a lot of dungeons, we did our raid, we did what we wanted to do on the Saturday, and then maybe like if we have some spare time, hopping into some different games like Diablo, Path of Exile. Not Diablo, of course. Of course not. But yeah, a wonderful, happy Sunday to you guys. Enjoy your day, enjoy the weather. In my area, it's actually pretty cozy with 20 degrees. I gotta go buy a new headlight if I don't get back before. See ya. Mwah. This is so relaxed to heal. I hope so. I hope so. The Paladin, for example, is so much better to heal consistently than a Guardian Druid. Guardian Druid really cool that I have every 3 minutes kind of an invincibility mode, but yeah, that's it. Paladin is really good in self-healing consistently, and that's the only thing, Paladin is the only tank that can do that, is healing your group. I have not been excessively doing this dungeon, but because I need to warm up again. I need to pay attention to more things, because I'm not just a tank, I'm also a healer, potentially as a Paladin. I will do this in the 19th Sanguine for sure, but right here I did not. I'm sorry about that. You should see DK self-healing. No, DK self-healing is totally normal. I know how DK self-healing is. But a DK is incapable of throwing heals to other people on a bound. That's the difference. A DK cannot just start casting heal spells on other people. A Guardian Druid could potentially, if he goes out of bear form. A Monk probably could do this as well, but probably also kind of sus. Sure, I'm not necessarily talking about like the self-healing that I do. It's about like that's why I wanted to play Paladin instead of like DK. I can heal the group. For what we do as a content, it's totally enough to be a Paladin. It doesn't need to be a DK, for sure not. And I just provide way more support to the group as a Paladin instead of a DK. Therefore I chose Paladin. And with Paladin, for example, I can also do like I already did, even though this Paladin is, I just play him since 2 weeks, we'd already did some 4 DPS dungeons. We even did weekly no-lever keys last week with 4 DPS, because we couldn't find a healer. But it doesn't matter on the DK anymore, on the Paladin anymore, because I am the healer. I can keep you alive. And that's so cool about Paladin. No need to play a meta spec if I provide you guys the best I can. Oh, wonderful. And we're gonna help. We're gonna hop into a Sanguini next. GG, much love, guys. Really appreciate it. Welcome, Alliance. Anzua, I wish you a wonderful good morning. Happy Sunday, my man. That was fun. Thank you, Scruffy. Hey, that was cool if you tell me that was fun. And then I enjoyed it as well. But yeah, guys. Do you mean I can heal this 19? If you think you can or you can't, you will always be right. That means if you believe in advance, you don't. You probably don't. If you're not sure about it, there are two types of, not saying they're narcissism. Like usually in life it is people are over exaggerating their own performance. They always think like, hey, I'm so good, I'm gonna do this. Like Saylav saying all the time, hey, I'm gonna pump like 50k DPS, and then they're performing way worse. And then the opposite of this, there are people that always say like, oh, I can't do it, I'm not sure, ha la di da, and then they can perform way better. There's a name for it, I forgot. I tried to use this, I just explained it. Because you know me better. I know you better than you yourself? How's that possible? I think you should come and test it out. Because no one is going to rip your head off. How about that, Anzua? You should come and just heal it. I don't want to be a piece of shit who depletes the key. That's what I literally just said a minute ago. That's why I'm playing Paladin. There are Paladin tanks that do like 24, 25 keys without a healer. Like, if we're gonna deplete this key for lack of healing, it's my fault. That's also the thing about Paladin, guys. I am the one who interrupts because I have a shit ton of interrupts, even range interrupts of Avenger's Shield. So I can never complain anymore about... I can never say again, can we interrupt this guy in the back? What I always said, right? When I was playing Guardian Druid. Can never say this again. Can never say this again. Also, I can never complain about a lack of healing because I am now the one who should be... I should be the one who... Holy shit. Guys, I never fully looked into interrupts because I promise you guys, I never... Guys, I did I pressed interrupt 4 times. I pressed interrupt 4 times. That's so good. For me, completely brainless, like interrupting without even paying attention. That's so good. I can never complain about interrupts anymore. I can never complain about healing anymore. That's the cool thing about Paladin. That is what a DK cannot do. And even the DK is meta. For what we do on stream, what we always did, Paladin is best in slot. That is the meta for what we do. That's why I love it so. I have so much fun playing it. I have not yet even done a single key with my druid this week. I might gonna do one again. So guys, yesterday we were talking about ideas, what we do, because our planned content, our scheduled content was ending pretty early due to the fact that we one-shotted Jailer. And I got multiple suggestions yesterday of what we could do. I have a question. Would you guys be interested in doing on a Friday, instead of the first 7 bosses in Heroic, would you guys be interested in doing maybe the first 1, 2 or 3 Mythic bosses? There's one condition we can do it. I want it to be a viewer raid. I know it's summertime, WoW stream people, like people in WoW, they're taking a break and all this stuff. I understand that having a full group of 20 people is not going to be easy in current time. People are going outside, actually. I'm missing half of my viewers, I say it again. They're all going outside. Or they became a dad. Or they became a dad like Raikkoon. He came yesterday to the stream, he's like, hey. I'm in for the next one, Hurricane, nice. I'm gonna do it, yeah. I'm stuck at a loading screen, no worries. I know they have long loading screens. That's totally fine. So, if you guys want, I want you guys to heavily apply to that. Give me a lot of feedback that you want to do it, and then we're gonna maybe do next week's Friday. Instead of the first 7 bosses in Heroic, we're gonna do... instead of like doing the first 7 bosses in Heroic, we're just gonna do Mythic. Lots of stuff in real life, plus Vacation Inc. as well. Yeah, there you go, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Understandable that it's not easy to plan that, but you can't carry Mythic raiding. No, I cannot carry Mythic raiding. Absolutely not. No. But the thing is, it's not about like carrying the Mythic raid. It's about like doing this with you guys, because in Heroic raid we wipe a random person saying thanks for wasting my time. He leaves, and we replace him. You easily replace him. So we need a big group? Yeah, we need a big... Of course we need a big group. Yeah, of course. Of course we need the big people in here. Then for the Mythic... That's correct, Hurricane. But it's really important that we might have... only just a few randoms if needed. Because... if someone leaves in Mythic Raid... Imagine we kill the first boss, we're standing in Skull Lakes, we wipe twice, and someone's like saying, oh, thanks for wasting my time, and leaves. We cannot replace that easily. Not many people are willing to join a Skolex raid without doing the first boss, because they cannot do the first boss anymore for the whole week. Skolex is funny? Yeah, I think so. But it's just like that I'm scared that yeah, but that's what I mean. The first boss is easy, but then if someone leaves, or maybe for Duzigny, of course we're gonna maybe have some few wipes on those bosses. I don't want random people to leave because it's going to be really hard to replace them again. So therefore I need your guys' feedback and girls' feedback if you guys want to do this and if you're having time and you're willing to do it. Right? But this is definitely something we could schedule for the future. Maybe do it on Friday. As I offered Ricardo yesterday, and now Ricardo is here right now. As I offered Ricardo, you could advertise. If we're gonna do this, we could advertise this together. You on your stream, me on my stream, and you're gonna bring your viewers as well into the Mythic Raid. Right. Alright, oh, everyone's ready. I have I gotta place you another feast. There you go, eat more, become fat. Man, Anzur, didn't you tell me that you finished your university now? Dude, you should now get a good job and buy you a better PC. Like, if you're stuck in the loading screen, like, I will not be coming over and unstuck you out of the loading screen. You should get yourself a new hard drive. They are really cheap. M2 SSDs, they are really, really cheap nowadays. We're gonna start Hulex with the canister. It would be nice if you could open the canister immediately. If you could start immediately. You could start that, yeah. Yeah, Hurricane, you wanted to join next one? I gotta bring you next one, of course. You want? You can't. You can't. Of course. Obviously. My man. God, I'm so happy I skilled the bubble. I'm so happy about that. I hope my food is coming soon. I hope so as well. I hope so as well. So guys, let's talk about a little bit of like future plans as well. As I told you, the dating show is something that is actually potentially coming in the future. It's actually coming in the future. Because Ella thinks, she said she wants to do it. Hey, I'm down for that. And there's so many other streams coming in the future as soon as we're done with the jailer progress. Going in there tonight, hopefully getting some good progress and getting closer and closer to the kill. Therefore, I'm also really excited to raid tonight. Questionable if we're gonna be Boomy or Feral today. Would prefer Feral, of course, for pumping good damage. I talked with my raid lead actually last time about it because he wanted me to go Boomy because our Warlock wasn't there. Our Warlock is currently having the Rona and therefore he pretty ill. Can I look at your logs? Absolutely. The guild is called Hostile. The English word hostile for being hostile. And then you can check the logs of our raid. Sure. EU, of course. EU. Hurricane, you are on EU, I'm on EU, of course. What a question, my man. Obviously, I am on EU servers because you cannot play cross-region. And as long as we play together, you know that I'm on EU, on OI. So last time I got told to play Boomy, to play the last chain of healing this healing Azeroth beam. I needed to be the one who's like the last chain. Therefore I was like asked to do Boomy. And my raid lead also told me, yeah, Feral looks really good on paper on this boss, really well. It's really cool and all this stuff, but it looks like a one-trick pony. And I was a little bit confused about like, yeah? Yeah? Of course, Feral is a one-trick pony. I have nothing that I can offer to the group but doing top damage. You can't find it? Can you link it? No, I'm in a dungeon right now. I'm in a dungeon right now where I need to concentrate. I can't go to desktop right now. It's just hostile. On the server Blackhand on EU. Hostile Blackhand EU. Any bots can link it? No. Maybe. Just exclamation mark logs. And then you see my druid logs in general. I think I have that command. Exclamation mark logs. And then you can probably click on one pass and then find the guild and then see the guild passes. That should work. Yeah, but last raid I was Boomy. Of course, Boomy is not performing really well. And yeah, of course, Feral is just a one-trick pony. Yeah, absolutely. What else? Like, all I can do as a Feral is just doing damage. So therefore, obviously, Feral is just a one-trick pony. But Feral pumps. Feral pumps really hard. Check the link I posted. No one can see that, Elvistra. You cannot post links. No one can see that. Not even I can see that. I was pretty aware that you probably posted the logs. That is something we could... Can Ferals give innovate? No, that's what I mean. Ferals are one-trick pony. My raid is absolutely correct with this assumption. We can only do damage. There's no innovate, there's no group support besides a raw. It has shorter cooldown than... as a Boomy, but it's not short enough to make it possible that we can do it multiple times. Nice, so Alaric is dead. That's really good. Damn, you take so much damage from the shade, that's crazy. Thank god I can like literally one-shot heal you up. But come on, Hurricane. It can't be that hard to just type hostile. And it's, for me at least, literally the first guild I find. It's literally the first. I don't know if this is just like because I looked it up so many times, but it's literally the first. It's literally the first. Come on, my man. I know you can do it. I believe in you. It's spelled H-O-S-T-I-L-E. That's the word hostile. And it should be probably the first thing that shows up in the whole list of hostiles. Yuri, we can also not see your link. But guys, let him find it. Let him find it. If he wants to look into logs, then he should be capable of finding the logs as well. It's the first guild you see, yeah. Then I'm really worried if you can't see it. Do not use the canister. Do not use the canister yet. Do not use it. Don't use it yet. Don't use it yet. Don't use it yet. Do not. You want to have the canister for the boss. You want to have the canister for the boss. As I said, you can also just type !logs in the chat. Then you see my logs, my personal logs. You click on any fight, and you probably should also know how to find then the guild by clicking on my logs. It's exclamation logs or log. I think I have this. Seemingly don't. You guys stay here, please, while I am pulling more. And Hulex, you can open the canister after, as soon as I'm back with all the trash. My life has value. Look at my short legs. I'm running. Hulex, short legs. Aua. Wow, that bleeding did hurt. That bleeding did hurt. Seems like we don't get a canister. That trash bag is so juicy. You got it? Yay! You got it. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah, I couldn't keep up on that. It's not even fortified, wow. I was not able to keep up on that. I mean, also like 27 stacks of necrotic. Suddenly, yeah, no one was able to keep up on that. Yeah, I think like no one was able to keep up on that. The shade. Your food is here, nice. Are you recruiting? Yes, of course we are recruiting, Hurricane. But only German-speaking people, because it's a German guild. But of course we are recruiting. I don't care. I mean, if you can speak German, then just come. Google Translate. Yeah, you can try that, but I'm pretty sure that my guild lead will definitely reject you. Also, to be honest, if you can't find... If it takes you at least 10 minutes to find the guild in the Warcraft logs, then it's probably... You're probably not fit into the guild. Nico, I wish you would have a good evening. Rank 80 Paladin in dungeons? No one gives a fuck about that. No one gives a fuck what you do in dungeons. Raiding and dungeons are two different things. You can be really good in doing Halls of Atonement, but you can really suck in... You're rank 80 in what? Rank 80 in raid. What do you mean in raid? What is that for a scale? What scale is that? Rank 80 in what? Your World 80 guild? Rank 80 in what? Look at my logs. In what difficulty? Normal? LFR? Heroic? Mythic? Like... My man, I can tell you one thing. If I was a guild officer and someone would tell me, hey, I'm rank 80 in raid, I was like, yeah, no. No. You don't even have any idea what you're talking about. Rank 80 in what? In what difficulty? On what boss? Right? That is such a vague answer. No, it's just way too vague. It's just way too vague. Like, no one understands what you're talking about. Not even I understand what you're talking about. Or what are you referring to? Rank 80 on one boss fight in a raid, that's cool. For Red Paladins, that's really cool. From all the 5 Red Paladins that are doing any raids, nice. And I know you're a big pumper, but first of all, you don't speak the language, so that's a no-no, the no-no. And second of all, yeah. Yeah. In my guild, you need past experiences in Mythic raiding, preferably in the current content as well. You don't have any Mythic experience? Yeah, no, sorry. I think we almost depleted the half the room. That was a good heal. That did hurt. True, I don't speak German. Yeah. There's already a communication barrier. Yeah, Hurricane. Current content preferably. Like, someone who never rated Mythic Sepulchre is probably not a fitting thing into Mythic Jailer, right? I mean, obviously, recruitment is currently closed because we are about to kill the we're going to kill Jailer for sure. And we're currently progressing on Jailer. Now our setup is fixed. We are not recruiting in the time we are definitely like just progressing. But for future reference, guys, anyone who wants to join and apply, you can totally do this. I have nothing to say about that. Yes, for sure on Jailer, it's no joke. No, you're definitely joking because we would definitely not bring... We have like 28 people in the raid. 28 people. We have enough people on the bench to form a good setup. And if there's something that we don't want to do is bring a red paladin to Jailer. I'm sorry, but first of all, no recruitment during progress times. And second of all, yeah, sorry, red paladins. But, yeah. If I have to choose between a warlock, because we have 3 freaking warlocks, and a red paladin, I will definitely choose the warlock. I will definitely choose the warlock. Being rank 80 red paladin in heroic logs is probably really cool. Probably really cool. But I think a red paladin world 80 is going to end up world 100,000 compared to all other classes. Many 99 logs? Yeah, I mean, of course, as a red paladin, I know how to pump. Yeah, Hurricane, I think you don't understand what I'm trying to say. You really don't, you don't even try to understand what I'm saying. A bad warlock is probably doing more than you as a good red paladin in damage. That's what I'm trying to say. And thank God we have like 3 warlocks in the guild. Ah. But yeah, dungeon and raids is completely different, exactly. Absolutely. Absolutely. You did a 24's red paladin and talk about dungeons? Yeah, every class and every spec can do 24 keys. Guys, there are even affliction warlocks doing 26 keys. Affliction warlocks. And even a red paladin is going to do more damage than a affliction warlock. But how does this prove any credentials? That's what I don't understand. Hurricane, just do me a favor. Stop trying to flex. Stop trying to argue the whole time. Really want to keep it cozy, and you make it really uncozy. Just do me a favor and chill your titties. Yeah. Trolling, that's what, exactly. Guys, at least you understand what I'm trying to say. Thank you. Thank you. At least someone is trying to understand. Trolling, I wish you a wonderful happy Sunday. I like that. Ladies, still good luck. Yeah. Well, you're done. We can start nice. My palms are already sweaty. Knees weak, arms are heavy. Yeah. Also, Nico, you're absolutely correct. I think there are a lot of people that are capable of pushing. I think I am capable of pushing keys a little bit higher than I do. But I don't want to. Right? So Ricardo is sometimes doing this as well. He's like, yeah, what's your radar? What's your radar? I'm like, dude. Like, of course I don't have high radar IO because I'm just not interested in doing this. I'm just not interested in doing that. I think everyone in my guild is doing some type of Mythic Plus. A few people like Benny, for example, and Toby, the mages, for example, they are pumping like crazy Mythic Plus. They consistently get Keystone, Hero, the end of they got the end of season thing. I think they're currently sitting at 3.7k score or something like that. But many other people are interested in this. Because raiding and dungeons doesn't have anything to do with each other. All you need to do and should do as a Mythic Raider is at least some 15 keys for a weekly chest. That's all you need to do as a Mythic Raider. Therefore, it really has no relevancy what you pump in dungeons. Good. Okay, the ghosts are gone. Can continue pulling. Yeah, you should do 8 times 15 keys. That's all you need to do and should do as a Mythic Raider. Mythic Raiders don't need to do like 30 keys. And there's also no need to do so. So, especially when this is a thing yesterday, for example, we talked about the raid yesterday. I always explain to people, hey, I do not have a tolerance for toxicity. If someone is saying a comment like, hey, you have 3000 score, how can you die on this boss? The person who's saying this in my raid is getting kicked. Not the person who failed, but the person who's saying that is the one who's getting kicked. Because it is, first of all, absolutely inappropriate and it's not helpful. Second of all, it doesn't make any sense. Just because someone has good score and knows how to deal with Halls of Atonement doesn't mean they know exactly how to deal with Jailer, for example. Absolutely. Like, those are like two absolutely different things to do. Competitive raiding and competitive Mythic Plus. Those are like two things that don't need to go hand in hand. It's their job of what? It's their job to do... Wait, what are you saying? It's the job of a world first raider to do 30 keys? What do you mean? And you're absolutely mistaken. And you're absolutely mistaken, my man. Yeah, there are probably a lot of people in World of Warcraft playing the game. Exceptionally good players. They are not high rate IO. It's a job for money. It's a job for money for what? Doing high keys? You are absolutely wrong, Hurricane. That's why I told you to please chill a little bit. Stop making claims of things that you have really no clue about. Like, you're ruining the vibes, Hurricane. You're really ruining the vibes. Sponsors do? I promise you, there is no sponsor, there's no Red Bull or G Fuel going to Limit Maxi and tells them, hey, I would love to give you money that you stream doing Mythic Plus. I promise you, this is not going to happen. There are companies that are gonna sponsor the world first race, but they're not sponsoring them doing dungeons. I promise you, this is not going to happen. Because G Fuel, Red Bull, whatever sponsor you could imagine, they're not telling the streamer, the content creator they want to sponsor, that they should do Mythic Plus. Because I can promise you, they don't know what Mythic Plus even means. They don't know what a Mythic Plus means. Those are old people that just want to have more money. They don't know what even Twitch is. There's one fella working there that's working with content creators on Twitch. Sponsors can have a say in what you do, for example. For YouTube videos, for example, if I was making a certain YouTube video and they wanted me to review a certain thing, that's the content they want, right? But they will not tell me like, hey, they will not tell anyone to, hey, you have to do this type of thing in this type of thing. Like, if a sponsor wants me to play Raid Shadow Legends, they will want me to play Raid Shadow Legends, but they're not telling me, hey, do exactly this type of thing only in this game and then we're gonna sponsor you. So yeah, trolling, absolutely. But there is the possibility for sponsors to have a say in what they want to see them being plugged and advertised. Absolutely. But so specific things like Mythic Plus is not happening. Like, I was sponsored by Steel Series. They told me, hey, just plug Steel Series a few times. If they would have told me, please play World of Warcraft in the meantime, yeah, that would also be a thing. But they're not telling me, hey, please make sure you only play PvP and then advertise. That's not going to happen. Do the thing, hey, Mr. Streamer, do the thing that gives you the most viewers. And for Limit Maxi, it's, of course, world first rating. GG, much love. It was juicy, it was kind of juicy. If it was a boosting community, yeah, true. That would be a thing. That would be a thing. Wild and Dirty, you had a key for me, right? Is this right? Is this wrong? You also have a Sanguini. So we're gonna rerun of this key. Tell me, Mr. White and Dirty. Tell me, while I gonna stand up for a second, spin around in a circle 3 times and sit down again. You tell me what key you wanted me to do. Futsunaki, wish you wonderful good evening. Playing one Plague Fall will not happen. I did my last Plague Fall on stream yesterday. So you got a 20 gambit? I would love if someone has a 20 gambit. Guys, I would suck some cocos. It's pretty chill. Yeah, it is. Have to rush to the vet? Nico, rush. Jesus. Oh no. Go! What you still typing? Go! Poor cat. What you still typing? Nico, run. What the fuck? It's the same people that gonna type in chat. It's the same people that gonna type in chat. Oh, sorry, I have to go. My house is burning right now. What are you doing? Stop typing. Why are you not on the move? Why are you not on the move? You guys are weird. I was still eating my lunch. What do you have for me? What do you have for me, my man? Tell me, Mr. Dirty. Yeah, a hurricane. I'm waiting as well for the man, the myth, the legend. Tell me. Yeah, come 20 sanguine. Come 20 sanguine. Only 20 key that I already have on this paladin. Nice. 20. Hashtag welcome alliance. How about my queue, guys? Come. I need to change the music. This music is kind of weird. Kind of weak champ. I remember someone who's called Big HBS. I hope he's not a viewer. I hope he's not a viewer. Yeah, everyone in chat is remembering that. Big HBS for big heel problems. Every one of you remembers. No, I definitely gonna bring Hurricane. I'm gonna bring you, Mr. Dirty. And then I have to decide between Yamios and Yuri. Random 1 or 2. It's number 2. Take the ferry. Is this you, Trollin? Is this you? Oh, I didn't know. Otherwise I would have rolled for that. I would have rolled for that. Random 1, 2, 3. I didn't know Trollin. Haven't seen you in a minute, that's why I didn't recognize the name immediately. Oh wow, this one name is stuck into your mind, chat. Jesus Christ. There was a lot of score for big heal problems. Nightmares coming back a little bit. Just a little bit. Hey, at least you the happy music again. It was a theater. It was a theater of pain. Worthy name. Do we have a vent? No. This time we don't. Okay. This time we don't. Guys, I gotta get my favorite casserole today. I'm really excited for that. Also had some really good gamble success yesterday in Path of Exile. I'm really excited for that. I can go vent here. I mean, you decide. You decide. You decide. Wasn't it a gambit? No, I would have loved to have a gambit. But it was not a gambit, no. This is Sanguini. But if someone had a gambit, I would have loved to do it. Make sure, Yuri, you do everything correct with the conduits and all this stuff. Take your time if needed. Take your time. Take your time, no worries. No worries, take your time. Guys, I want to give everyone a shout out again in the meantime and wish you guys a wonderful happy Sunday. Yuri, Yummy-Yo, Sucks up streams, Trollin, Totally Chummy, Screw It, Shell of Chaos is here as well. We missed you, my man, when we did play Words on stream. Sebek, Priesty, Putsunaki, Narciswin, Marpelus here, Muten Roshi, Meliodas, Island Gaming, Hurricane Hulax, Fistbite, El Ricardo is here still. Anzur is still here. Happy Sunday, my man. Wild and Dirty Harkley, Tupac. Yeah, exposing all the lurkers. Did I say Sebek? I hope so. Exposed. All the lurkers are like, oh my god. I was just lurking. Wish you all, guys. I wish you a wonderful Sunday. And everyone else that I didn't say the name of, I wish you a wonderful Sunday. Yeah. He wanted to join? Yeah. Like, I'm only scared at this point that a Hurricane is going to die from aggro. Right? Because this is a plausible fear. That can definitely happen. I mean, 2 misdirects? Yeah. Meow. Joe Murray. Meow, meow, Joe Murray. Meow, Joe Murray. Meow, meow, Joe Murray. Not my key. Not my key. And we're gonna start with the Venti canister immediately. God, I love that I've skilled Bubble. That's so good. Ah. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, Dios mío, that was close. That tickled my balls a little bit. That tickled my balls. How do you know it's Spiteful Week? No one plays. True. So guys, if you haven't heard the news yet, on Wednesday we're gonna have some buffs and nerfs to certain classes. Guardian Druid is getting a buff of 1.1% in single target. A 1.1% damage buff in single target. Isn't that cool? It's going to do like 30 DPS more. Demon Hunter is receiving, it's a tank, 4.5% overall. In overall performance. And Affliction Warlock getting 5% on everything. My pet food. And sorry, I think only Germans understood that joke. And healing, yeah. The Demon Hunter is getting healing, yeah. And there you go, we're gonna have a little bit of like Destrolock nerfs. Wilbur Johnny, good morning. Happy Sunday. How are you, my man? Destrolock, receiving the nerf. His Force set can no longer proc the talent that he's proccing more Infernals. Everyone is saying like, oh my god, Destrolock is completely rest in peace. I'm not sure. Like I'm not knowledgeable enough about Warlock. And this is the thing about like everyone claiming Warlock is completely dead afterwards. The thing is, in reality, we looked into the logs. We looked into the comments yesterday. In Wowhead, we looked into the comments, for example. And for example, there was one comment claiming, "Hey, why buffing Destrolock single target? They have been and are still the top single target spec compared to all other classes." And then we checked the logs, for example, for bosses like Skolex, for example, without single target fight. Yeah, Destrolock is far off being top single target. Feral Druids are performing better in average in single target than a Destrolock is. Even I as a Feral have no issue on Jailer to outperform the Warlocks if they play Destro. Like the thing is, I just wanted to give you an example about everyone claims something and people knowing what they're talking about are two different things. Right? Everyone claiming, because I don't know. That's the reality. I don't know if Destrolock is going to be unplayable at all on Wednesday. But from what I hear, what people are saying is that, yeah, it's getting completely destroyed. I have a healthy amount of doubt in that because allegedly, as I told you guys as an example right now, people really have no clue what they're talking about. All I can say is, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know if they're gonna be broken, like badly broken, like in case, in the sense of they're unplayable or not. Like I don't know, and it seems like that the people that are claiming it's going to be unplayable also have no idea what they're talking about. That is the thing. You guys, please help soaking. I know you're playing like ranges today, but please help soaking. That did hurt. Please someone help us. Thank you. Yeah, no, of course they need to, and of course that's why they do this. They buff the single target because it will affect single target too much. That's why they need to buff single target. It's just like to compensate the single target performance while just trying to nerf the AoE performance. Absolutely correct. I mean, they're probably doing also a good job with that. I'm just lacking the knowledge too much about, like, yeah, is it going to be as bad as Affliction Warlock in dungeons? And Affliction Warlock, as an example, is considered one of the weakest specs currently. That's what I'm, like, yeah, thinking about. People are claiming like it's going to be completely garbage, but I doubt. Press X for doubt. I remember like people like now, for example, claiming on Twitter, for example, a big post of now, like, what is wrong with class balancing? Like, we reached the point of class balancing where every class gets a buff and they can hope with the buff that they receive that they're just decent in comparison to Destrologs, for example. Like, I remember I posted this on Twitter as well. The sub-creation tier list for a certain week. It was like S tier Destrolog, no one was A tier, no one was B tier, and everything else was either in C or F tier. It looked really balanced because every single range DPS spec was in the same tier list. And it reached the same tier level, right? Pretty balanced. Besides the fact that Destrologs were like just tripling this. I as a Boomy myself, because Troll and you talked about like said that Boomy's not getting buffed. I am completely honest with you. I'm okay where Boomy is right now. I play a main Boomy, guys. Before everyone is like hating me for being a traitor to the Boomy community, I'm playing a Boomy myself. Boomy is still performing pretty solid. It gets displayed as one of the weakest specs right now in raid and dungeons, of course, but it is still doing a good job with what it's supposed to do. So, for example, raids. This is the best thing I can argue about because we have logs like this. The best thing I can argue in raids for Boomies is that you see on Wowhead the overall performance. Boomy is literally like the worst class out there currently, but still is one of the top performers. When we checked yesterday about the buffs and nerfs for Destrolog and checked the claim that they are so strong in single target, Yuri, you can open the canister. Yuri, you can open the canister. Sorry, I had to concentrate for a second. We checked Skorlex, for example, as a single target boss fight. And wanted to see, is Destrolox, as this one guy is claiming, the strongest single target spec? I even see Boomies before I see the first Destrolock on Skorlex. So, please, right? Boomy is not as bad as it looks like. And Destrolock, on the other hand, is not as good as it looks like in raid situations. The man claiming it is and was and still is the strongest single target spec from all classes in the game. Oh hell no! You see like 2 Destrolocks in the top 200. You see Boomies, you see more Boomies than Destros in single target. You see more Demolocks in single target performing stronger than a Destrolock. That's why I also hate like reading those comments. Like there are people making complaints about things that are just clearly not true. It's so funny sometimes. Do not yet open. Do not yet open. Do not yet open. You're gonna take the canister for the boss. Really important we're gonna do this. Meow, Joe Murray. But yeah, those are the news for Wednesday. I don't know if we're gonna have more news. I will check this tonight to prepare for the podcast. When you check Boomy logs, for example, please be careful if you see Yo Mama. Yo Mama is an insane druid with a lot of like also support from this group with PIs and all this stuff. He is just on another level of Boomy. Like he is, compared to all other Boomies, so hard on crack compared to anyone else. Definitely gotta be careful with his logs. Gotta be honest. He's almost top in every single fight, but by far there is a big difference between number 1 Boomy and number 2 Boomy. I personally do not take your mama's logs serious or as a good measure. This is just like this is just the thing. Like, gotta be really careful. He just a too big boy. He's like just not a mortal being. Yeah, that's what I mean. When you look at bosses like Mythic Jailer, you see like Ferals usually performing better than Boomies. Yeah, he's just a machine. Like he's too overpowered. Guys, stay there. Open the canister for this poll. But please do me a favor. When the gargoyle is doing his thing. When the gargoyle is doing his thing. Now you can open the canister. Just watch your shit, guys. This trash bag wow, that trash bag slaps crazy. I don't know why our healer died. So sad. But damn, that slapped. Look at this. Wow. That was heavy damage. And also so fast. There goes the canister. There goes the canister. There goes the canister. There goes the canister. We had none as well? Yeah, no, we had none as well. The reason why we had none is because 2 people in our group, Harkley, died from the thing on the floor. They were just sitting in a corner, but they didn't see that the thing was spawning under them. There goes the canister. We did kill the sentinel. What is it called? I play too much Path of Exile. What is it called? It's not the sentinel. I don't know. I don't know. But even in I just got to learn, like, even in Tyrannical, this is a pack that I need to kite. Like that is just slapping. That pack slaps. Yeah, of course, the rage. I missed the rage. I know. Not the first time here. But it's just a little different toolkit that I have on a Guardian Druid than I have on the Paladin. Especially, like, no Vortex, no... This was the first time I see Ozol's Vortex being up. No Typhoon. There's not necessarily like a slow that we have. Just like a little bit different toolkit that I have on the Paladin than on the thing. Also, like, I can soothe myself, right? I can soothe them myself, the Enraging, in the Guardian Druid. I played this Paladin since 2 weeks. I need to get used to the things as well. And it's just like playing a little bit different. There's certain things that just need to be more careful and less careless. I would just call it, on the Guardian Druid, I'm just really careless in certain situations. What the hell are you doing right now? I'm currently running with the Void of Glory talent that I can also heal other people, and I'm using Bubble. Especially for a Necrotic week, skilling Bubble was really, really nice. Those are the talents I'm using currently. Oh, thank God the boss is not casting on me. Bubble is so good. Bubble is so good. The Bubble talent is so good. Hand of Protector for the sole purpose of healing other people. That's the sole purpose of healing other people. It's actually pretty good in doing that. By the way, yesterday we talked about it. I took now the repair cost thingy. I'm dead. You almost died? Yeah, and now I died as well. Now I died. Now I did die. I had no regrowth. I had no regrowth. I had literally no hot on me. I had no hot on me. With Hand of Protector you can solo heal 20s? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, now we probably should kill Bai. Recently I've been going both for tyrannical bosses. Lovely how the Fire Relic's just extending there. Where is it? Oh no, it killed someone. Our healer wanted the Vi Relic. Then he should also stay alive. Oh no. And let me guess, our healer's leaving. Let me guess, he's random. Wipe it. Scraps. No, VoD can definitely be pretty interesting. Third boss Sanguine, for example. A good example is when the boss is doing the explosion, for example. When the boss is doing the explosion, for example, we're gonna have one time for the explosion a relic healing us up. But the VoD relic is long enough to do it twice to reduce our damage taken. For double the, like for 2 explosions. It does make sense. It definitely does make sense. By the way, guys, yesterday I took finally the different conduit with the durability. I have not yet had any issues with repairing. Before this wipe, I was at 98% like things. I promise you, as a tank with this conduit, you don't have any repair costs. I thought like this is a joke, but it's actually true. I thought it's a joke. That's so insane. Never repair it anymore. Is Hunter Reset really working in dungeons? I didn't know. I did not know. That's interesting. Again, our healer, that's not good. Healed him. Healed him. Meow. That was good stuff. Healed Hurricane. No, I do need to bubble. Wonderful. There we go. Mr. President, how's the day going? Oi!
Wonderful.
A wonderful Sunday to you, my man, Misky. How are you doing? You're doing great. Meow. John Murray. Can only repeat myself. Guys, tomorrow, podcast. Wonderful podcast. Wonderful crew of people tomorrow. And Emos, I wish you as well a wonderful good morning. Happy Sunday, how are you doing? We should do the Ur Relic because we don't have healer mana. And for that boss, I'm really happy to be Paladin. Would be cool if we could finish the Ur Relic at some point, because now my damage taken is going to be insane. I'm gonna die on this one for sure, because the Ur Relic is still alive. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Because of the deconstruct, I take like 25% more damage. And I really had no bubble ready, had nothing ready. Our relic just lived really long. It should be already like healing us for the first explosion, not for the second. That one was okay, there you go. Not taking like 25% more damage from everything. I saw balls laying around. Don't know what to say. But Yuri, I saw some balls laying around, left over. That's all I can argue about. Dios mío. Ice burning to you as well. A wonderful Sunday. And how are you? No one has yet answered me how they are after me asking them. Oh, that slapped. Now I need to bubble. You woke 40 minutes ago up? Nice! That's cool. Oh, that sounds like a cozy Sunday. Okay, bubble is not saving your ass whatsoever. What I need to start using probably is Blessing of Sacrifice, maybe. I am not used to use that. This should be something I should do more frequently, I guess. Should be doing this way more frequently to save some people. I'm always scared to intentionally trigger the traps so the melees are not running in there, because I feel I'm less careless on the paladin. That's the best way to describe how I feel about paladin. I'm less careless. On the druid, I'm just like stepping in there, no issue whatsoever. The amount of cooldowns is just like way stronger. Yeah, Bron. Make sure that Bron is gone. Bron gone. No, I'm not thinking about you, Harkley. I'm just thinking in general about melees. Help me! Anything? Oh Jesus. No, okay. I'm on my own then. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I ain't no bubble. I ain't no bubble. Hello! Why is he letting me drop so hard? Any heal? God, I hate necrotic. Like, I've been already spending everything I had before the fight even started because I already dropped so hard. Damn, Anzur did such a great job last dungeon. Anzur did such a great job last dungeon. I actually wanted to die. I actually just wanted to die. So a healer can res us. I just wanted to die so a healer can res us. SOA 8 now? Yay? Yay! Oh, there's our healer leaving. After 40 minutes. There you go. There you go. There you go. There goes my healer. I never do that with randoms again. Yeah. That's how it is, Wild and Dirty. That's how randoms are. Blacklisting? Of course. Of course, but no need to make a big deal out of this. Oh, I just see the last name on the Hall of Shame. Guys, remember the priest yesterday that I didn't invite? The dude that I didn't invite for like... There was a dude yesterday going into the group finder. I went AFK for 30 seconds. He whispered me, FCE not will come. Blink smiley noob. Why pull like that when you didn't have CDs and wasn't gonna time? I just did the same pull as I did in the dungeon before. Because this is the second time we do the Sanguine in a row actually. And my expectations were have some heal on me when I start pulling. It's like the healer already complained, for example, on second boss, for example, about like what I should do. Checking the death logs, not a single heal on my ass. Of course, I was just like doing the same thing as before. I did not think that I need to heavily adapt to something different. But it's also fair enough to say, yeah, I was not having a bubble ready. Wasn't having it ready. Also fair enough to say that when you pull and you use the extra button, you have it's enough time. Why didn't I use the extra button in the beginning? Absolutely correct as well to assume. That's also on my end, right? Absolutely. But yeah, I was like literally in my mindset. What was overall damage? Let's see. That's overall damage. Not much worse than the Sanguine before. Was 18.7, 14, 13, and this one was 17, 12, 17, 13, 13. Red pumper? Yeah, red is a pumper. Absolutely. I think you need a warlock call for Runkelchen next time. $17, that's not bad. No, no, guys. This is the same argument that we did before the dungeon. It's not bad. It's not bad. But a good Destro log would have done like 25k. Would have done 25k. That's the thing. Even Warrior Harkley did like 18.7. 2 interrupts, yay! God, I love Paladin interrupts. 31. Damn. Hey, Arms is D tier this week. On par with Red Paladins. Does anyone try to maybe have a key that we could do? Like a Gambit key, a cool key, guys. Cool key for the cool kids. Besides the +8. Mwah! Destrolog is also D tier next week, but permanently. You said any key? No, I said does anyone have a key? A cool key. No, I don't. I really don't know about Warlocks on Wednesday. I really don't know. Like, let's see. I would take the Necrotic Wake, I think. I would take the Necrotic Wake. You can keep it at 18. You can keep it at 18, my man. You don't need to lower it. Huh? Caps lock? I'm not sure. Like, you guys probably know more, and Tim probably knows more about what Warlock is going to be and how Desert is going to be because he's playing Warlock himself. I just can say that, as I already said, I know nothing. I don't know anything. I don't play Warlock currently, and the outrage about it is a little bit too much, in my opinion. Why the dirty? Mwah! I think the outrage is a little bit too much about the astrologs. Because also, like, the people, as I told you, the people that are claiming these things, they have evidently no idea what they're talking about. I'm still sitting in my shower. At least you're sitting. I've been reading shitting. That's good. That's good. So I need Mr. Harkley in this key. And a healer. Island is also here. Mwah. Hey, Hurricane, I promised you a key. It was not the key that we anticipated. But here we are. Is it time for another Red Bull? Checking really quick because he's queuing up as both. If he's even a healer or not. That's the only reason I'm checking radar here right now. Something went wrong. Couldn't find. Okay, not even radar recognizes him. 1, 2, 3. Random. Okay, I wanted to bring those shaman because I felt like Hartley doesn't want to use Bloodlust as a marksman. Now you have to. Triple Paladin, yay! The Paladin meta. You have all Paladin specs in here. Chill music, hello. Triple Bob for Yuri, yeah. I'm gonna grab another repo as well. Mojo Mary, Mojo Mary. Nya, nya, nya. You want the weapon? Okay. Loot spec red. There you go. I think I can even loot and trade that, yeah. Meow. Meow. Meow, Jamari, Jamari. Alright, Necrotic Wake with only Kyrians. Oh no, true. Heal Paladins are not Kyrian. I need a new mount. Oh, I have no... Unwrap package! Wow! I have Drax and Merkestraza. Thank you so much, Harkley, again. Do I have toys? I can unwrap. No. I need a new mount. What is a cool flying mount? Oh, with this. Ah. Guys, I'm gonna get my favorite casserole today, and I'm really excited for that. Not my key, not my key. Not my key, not my key. No, I did not do that yet. Yeah, I forgot. I unwrapped the mount, but I did not. I hate the range. That is a thing that I am still not used to. I hate the range of a paladin. I just freaking hate it. Short legs, short range. Who lags? Exactly. Meow, meow, meow. A cozy and chill necrotic wakey. That's what I needed right now. Wonderful. So guys, next week on the menu. Tomorrow is the podcast with the wonderful crew. The boys. On the Tuesday and tomorrow, Weekly No Leavers. On Tuesday is the whole day. 2 free 9 item level, 2 legendaries. If you need a weekly key, I'm gonna give you a weekly key. Evens are back. If you have 2 free 9 item level, 2 legendaries, boom. Wednesday and Thursday short stream due to main raid. Friday is going to be, I think like next week we still gonna do a regular 7 bosses. Let's not schedule a mythic viewer raid yet. Let's plan this a little bit more in advance. Because as I said, I need you guys to participate on that one without like too many randoms. Without too many randoms. So we're gonna schedule this a little bit further in advance. No, I'd run. Wonderful. So next Friday we're gonna do the cozy raid, and next Saturday I want to go back to Jailer. We still have a good ID for it, so let's see about it. Hopefully, we potentially could kill it again in one try. That would be really cool. I think it would be really cool if we could do that. If we could do that. That would be really amazing. And the cycle continues, and it's again Sunday and so on. Then the cycle continues. That's on the menu for next week. Also, of course, at the end of our Friday raid, another Pokemon opening. And probably on this one you could participate. If you want to, of course. That should be possible. I have short legs. Hey, what? The thing exploded? Where? There is none. There is none active. What the fuck? How? 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 There was not even an ad alive. And then it exploded. Good dungeon. Good dungeon. Good dungeon. So some of the bots will be consistently published, Ice Burning. Some of them will. Some of them don't, due to DMCA sake. For the sake of DMCA, some of the bots will just not be published anymore on Twitch. But some of them will. All of the bots will be, of course, uploaded to YouTube. It's like an archive for me. Previous bots. But most likely, I did not check. I did not check. I did not check yet if the bot from yesterday is good to go. Potentially it is. And then it will be published. But I did not check yet. I did not check yet. That's the difference. I did not check yet. We have a trank shot, so we're gonna go into the next one. Only for your Patreon. Patreon will always have the full archive, yeah. They will always have the full archive. The thing on Twitch is anyway that the things are getting deleted anyway after 2 weeks. So that is in general just nothing new. Like, it will never be a full archive anyway on Twitch, because VoDs will be deleted after 14 days. Twitch only keeps my VoDs for 14 days. But I like to be like at this point the data messy and have the things like just as memories. Because guys, I need to say it again. You make my life and every day better for me. And a lot of people keep like a lot of photos. And I never understood how my friends always keep like all the photos from back in the days. But for the streams, I really do like it. Have like an archive. We always could look back. And having an archive is also like future proof in cases of I'm getting in trouble at some point, right? Because it's totally normal on the internet that you will be judged. I will be judged in 10 years by something that I said or did today, for example. Right? Not even on the internet. Like, look at Johnny Depp the Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing. They were playing like audio files from 1996 to show the jury, oh look, that man was a big drug addict 30 years ago. Nice, hey, really good, hey. Oh, he was really big drug addict 30 years ago. He must be probably a wife beater. It was so stupid. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. The ball relic, please. The ball relic, please. Okay, then we have the. Then we just need to get invis skipped. I tried. I know. It's totally fine. We just use an invis potion then. It's totally fine. No one cares. No, like for me, it's not like just a Johnny Depp thing. It's it's especially a thing like last week jailer raid, for example. Last week jailer raid, when we talked with Luca about Luca, you fell off like for the 12th time in a row right now. Is this something that we can stop happening? And then he's saying like, hey, I did not fall off, right? And for these cases, it's always good to have video proof of things. People love arguing with me or other streamers, especially in World of Warcraft. Logs, details, video proof, they're all showing, hey, you fell off. But they're still claiming they did not. Right? And it's always good to have video proof of things. Like, I do start to enjoy that a lot. Having video evidence of things. It's actually kind of enjoyable. That knowledge that everything that I say will and can be used against me in court of law, and everything is going to be recorded, it's also like, for me, and it should be soothing for you guys, that I can only be honest. That's why I'm always the straightforward, honest guy that sometimes says things that you might not like, but the honesty wins at the end of the day. Because if I'm saying, hey, I would be a sellout, I would drink Rockstar energy drink if they're gonna pay me enough, even if you would like it or not, if I would be a sellout. No one could go back in time to my bots and say like, oh, you said Rockstar tastes like piss. Yeah, I said that as well. But if you check what I said further to it is that if they're gonna pay me money, I'm gonna drink their piss. Yeah. Right? I could never be exposed because I can only be honest. If I do something or say something that's just a lie, you could always refer to that. That's why I really do enjoy that quote-unquote public life. Because I am always an honest guy. But thanks to the internet being the internet, whatever I say is immortalized somewhat. No one cares in 50 years about what I said in 2022. Probably. But still, it would be immortalized. It can't be gone. Except for the fact that the internet is turning off. But then, yeah, the world is ending. And then really no one cares. But wonderful, yeah. Wonderful. Yeah, I derailed heavily, but for the question, do we have clips of it? I did not check yet if I can publish the VoD or not, and because I just didn't check. So that means I will go after the stream. It will either be then in my archive or it will be probably published. But I haven't done this, for example, in almost 2 weeks. Yeah, my Path of Exile addiction is taking over and has been taken over a lot lately. I know, I understand, and we will see. We will see what the next days and weeks bring. And as I said, next season of Path of Exile, I might gonna mainstream it. Not in a nighttime stream, but maybe I'm gonna do it a little bit more mainly on the stream. At least I want to do it for the first 1 or 2 days when it releases. When the new season releases, at least I will do probably a 24-hour stream. We'll probably do a 24-hour stream. And yeah, it's releasing from Friday to Saturday. That's what we're gonna do. It will be probably at the same time where Season 4 releases. So if I'm correct, with end of August, Season 3 releasing. And it doesn't matter if it's before... like, if Season 4 releases earlier, then I assume... It doesn't matter, it's still a fresh season. And Path of Exile season will release in the same time, probably. It will be... Path of Exile is at least confirmed end of August. So it's pretty likely that PoE season start falls into World of Warcraft Season 4. Pretty likely. And therefore I will not go hardcore into Path of Exile streaming. And because I still need to then stream World of Warcraft. But I would at least do for the season start a 24-hour. Maybe like 2 days, not in a row, but I mean in a row, but not without sleeping. Would maybe like stream it for like 2 days and then go back to WoW for the main stream. Because this time I'm really excited for next season, because I learned this season so much and I've been playing it so much I learned so much in Path of Exile. Even though I already have like 1300 hours of playtime, I learned so much this season. It's this feeling of there was a German advertisement for glasses, and the advertisement is the ad is going like, "Hey, mate, if you could live your life once again, what would you change?" And he's answering, "I would buy my glasses at Fielmann." I'm really excited for next Path of Exile season to start correctly. To do the things that I learned immediately this season. And do it correctly from the get-go. Because this season took me a while until I figured out some certain things that I never figured out before. And yeah. That's the feeling that I have about Path of Exile right now. Failed Spire 72 over time with 2 minutes because Hunter died so much. Oh no, 2 minutes, that's sad. But yeah, this feeling of like, hey, if I could start all over again, what would I do different? And that's the thing about Path of Exile. I will be able to start over again because next season is coming in August. And I'm really excited for that. Also guys, I did not forget about GTA Roleplay. This is something that I really want to play. And I really want to get into roleplaying. In-game, not in my bedroom. But this is something that should be also coming in the future. Sadly, that is World of Warcraft upstream. That's World of Warcraft. People never made the mistake that they evidently did. It's impossible, physically impossible. I gonna throw. You don't, Yuri. You save, Yuri. You save. Next hook is a pre-aim. Make sure you're gonna pre-aim it towards the initial position. Never mind. It's. Ooh. That was close. Next hook is a pre-aim. Next hookerino is a pre-aimerino. Wonderful. Wonderful. Hey. Nice. The hard boss is done. Now the last boss. Wonderful. Oh, we have so many Hand of Freedoms now. I gotta pay attention. I gotta do it correctly. Yuri, you can throw the spare. Give me a misdirect and throw the spare. I did not pay attention.
Empty.
Oh, Yuri, you're not on your hunter. Oops. Good misdirect, Yuri. Why you not why you not misdirecting? Why are you running? Okay, but it's also interesting to see that none of the other paladins are giving themselves Hand of Freedom. Yuri, bad misdirect? Yeah. Flaming the hunter. Wait, what? You also have a hammer on you? Oh. Guys, you need to remind me maybe to skill engineering up and get my engineer res. That's sus. Okay, you dropped this like literally under the boss, okay. We have plenty of time. The boss would just take a little bit longer, but we have plenty of time. It's wild that I'm the only one who's using from 3 paladins. If I don't use Hand of Freedom, they're not using it. Uh-oh. He bubbled. Oh no, a paladin also died. Hurricane, can you do me a favor? Please don't drop the thing the whole time in the middle or somewhere. Please don't drop the ice pool in the middle of the room. This is now twice you did that. I know you might say like, yeah, but I can't be asked playing any mechanics correctly. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah. At the end, if this wasn't the wipe, this would have been really awkward. No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you would say like, yeah, it's DBA. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, I will now pay attention to the Hand of Freedom. It's like no other paladin is doing it. Let me do it then. I'm here, guys. Let me focus then in a second, like this for a second. I hope it's gonna be ready for the next one. Potentially not. It is. That's a tight cooldown. It should fit all the time. Like, he's probably doing this in like 20 seconds periods. Nope. He not. Oh, that was so I was spamming it. I was freaking spamming it. But it didn't fit. Sadly, it didn't fit. He's doing it again, but this time I can't. I guaranteed can't. Yeah, this time I was not trying to risk it. But the next one I can do again. Crazy that no one uses Hand of Freedom. If used fast enough, I probably can do it again, right? Like the cooldown of Hand of Freedom is 25 seconds. He's doing it like maybe every, I don't know, 24 seconds. Just barely not fitting. There you go. It fit again. And it did fit again, nice. Huh? Wait, he did it. We did it on Harkley. That was a feint death, I guess, right? Oh, I was just stupid. Weapon? I got pants. Beans, what the fuck? I got beans. Wonderful. If you need pants, I can give you pants. Take pants. The great this guys, I have to admit, this is so crazy. This conduit is so crazy. I have 100% durability. You never repair. I will have never repair cost anymore. Why is this so OP? Casting or receiving heal, that's so crazy. You have crystal? He does not. Oh, sorry, Yuri, yeah, sorry. Why am I thinking the whole time that the hunter is Yuri and Harkley is the warrior? Why am I thinking that? The fuck? Oh, fuck. Yeah, fuck. Guys, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna send you over to our boy Malmo. You guys know Malmo from my chat. He's currently playing Fall Guys. And if you guys want to play Fall Guys with the man, I'm gonna send you over to him. I'm gonna have Mythic Jailer raid and I'm gonna send you over to Malmo. Why not? Make the man happy. I wish you guys a wonderful good night. I wish you a wonderful start into your week. Gonna send you over to my boy Malmo. He's also like picking up the streaming hobby. He's playing Fall Guys right now. So please give him a good time, guys. I wish you a wonderful good night. I see you tomorrow. Please wish me good luck on Jailer Mythic. You can also watch me raiding Jailer Mythic on Vaka's stream. You guys know him. You can also link that really quick. He's going to pick up his stream in a second. He should be starting right now. And yeah. Wish you guys a wonderful good night. I see you tomorrow. Mwah!